tattajanu tattajanu tagdim tattajanu tattajanu tam 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 tattajanu dim tattajanu tagdim tattajanu dim tattajanu tam tattajanu dim tattajanu tagdim tattajanu dim tattajanu tam tattajanu tagdim tattajanu tagdim talang tagdim tam tattajanu dim tattajanu tagdim talang tagdim tam tattajanu dim tattajanu tagdim talang tagdim tagdim talang tagdim.
Welcome, dear kids. This is your granny again, with yet another new story on board which you have not visualized before. Are you not curious to know how this wonderful world was created? The bluish sky, twinkling stars, brightest sun, coolest moon, deepest ocean, sparkling streams, multicolored fishes, amazing animals, autumns, springs, volcanoes, and whatnot. So, children, let us move on to view this interesting aspect of animation in a new story on Noah's Ark, the first animated story of its kind. According to the Bible, Noah's Ark was a vessel built on God's command to save Noah, his family, and the core stock of the world's animals from the great flood.
Noah, the perfect human of the God's creation, has saved the world from destruction because of his righteousness. Noah, the faultless, flawless man, is the root cause for all life in this world. Adam and Eve were supposed to be the father of this human race as per the Holy Bible. But where from Noah came? What is his role in the evolution of human race? Being an ordinary individual, how was it possible for him to achieve God's blessings and restore the world? Let us now visualize this wonderful reality of how man came into existence. What made God to become furious? How Noah survived God's punishment and brought back life in earth. This is the first and foremost reality of man's fruition. God created the heaven and earth. The earth was without form and was void. There was darkness everywhere. Let there be light. God divided the light from darkness. Let the day be called as light, and let the darkness be called as night. Let the evening and morning be called as the first day. Let there be a firmament in the midst of the waters. God called the firmament heaven. The dry land appeared, and God called the dry land as earth. Let the earth bring forth grass, the herbs yielding seed, the fruit tree yielding fruits. Let there be greenery everywhere with bright flowers, fruits, seeds, and multifarious verbs. Everything appeared as per God's wish. God found everything to be pleasant. Let there be mountains and hills. Let water flow from the mountains and hills to feed the greenery. Mountains were created, and there was boundless beauty everywhere. God saw that everything was wonderful. God made two greater lights, the lesser light to rule the night, and the greater light to rule the day. And He made the twinkling stars. He called them as moon and sun. Let the sun give life and power. Let the moon give warmth and peace. As the sun and moon appeared, the entire earth was glowing. The rays of the sun were illuminating every inch of the earth, and the rays of the moon were giving comfort to every bit of the world. Let every piece of land, water, and air be filled with life, life of various forms. Let there be joy and charm in every soul. Let there be deserts and oases. Let there be volcanoes and hot springs. Let there be springs and snow. Let there be ice and snow-covered plains and mountains. Deserts appeared. Springs came up bringing hot and cold waters, fresh to make the land cool and green, with daffodils and lilies to bring fragrance. The huge highest mountains were covered with snow and ice. Water started flowing from the snow-covered mountains to the plains. Ice-covered mountains and seas were formed, and there was mist and fog along with white and soft snow. Let there be forests with thick shrubs, creepers, huge trees, and moist lands. Let there be streams in forests. Let there be insects in all forms. Let birds be produced which can fly in the air. Let the forests be thick with the fragrance of wild flowers and the continuous sounds of birds and insects. Everything happened as per God's will. The earth looked so beautiful. Let there be animals for different regions. Let there be animals wild and domestic. Let there be animals which are wild with claws and hard teeth. Let there be animals in water, and let there be animals on plains. Lions, tigers and cheetahs were formed. Deer, elephants and buffaloes came to life. Bees and butterflies were formed, which sucked the nectar from the vibrant flowers. Camels were formed in the desert. Bears and whales were formed in the icy regions, and birds of all colors were formed in the sky. Let there be light everywhere. Let there be warmth and cold. Let there be heat and rain. Let there be seasons, autumn, summer, winter, and spring be formed. Everything came up as per God's wish. The world looked colorful. Let there be sunny mornings, hot afternoons, pleasant evenings, and cold nights. The sun and moon determined the day and night. Let there be creatures in the sea. Let there be small and big fishes and animals in the sea in all forms and all colors. Let the seas unite to form oceans. Let the rivers and streams join the oceans. Sea and ocean life were formed in all types and colors. Let there be clouds and stars. Let the stars twinkle and make a bed on the sky. Clouds and stars appeared. The world twinkled with sparkling lights. Let the waters bring forth abundantly the moving creatures that hath life, the fowl that may fly above the earth in the open firmament of heaven. I bless all of you to multiply. Everything in the world multiplied. All creatures living and non-living multiplied. Everything is fine. Something should be done to rule all these and enjoy. What shall I do now? Who is there to admire all these? I should create someone in my own image with intelligence to rule over all life under the sun. The intelligence what no living thing in this earth has. Let me make a man in my image. Let him have domination over the fish of the sea, the fowl of the air, cattle of the land, and every creeping thing that creeps upon the earth. God created a man, and he blew into his nostrils to give life to him. He named him Adam. He thought someone should be there to accompany him and enjoy everything that God created. He doesn't want Adam to feel all alone. He created Eve, the woman, to accompany Adam. He wanted to create the woman from man. Let a woman be created from the rib of the man. Let her be the true company for Adam, as she is formed from him. God has created Adam and Eve, the first male and female of the world. The Lord was very happy when he had made the man and the woman. I feel that the earth is complete now. All splendors under one roof. All brightness and beauty under the heaven to be ruled by these two, Adam and Eve. Eve gave birth to two sons, Abel and Cain. Eve experienced the pain of rebirth, giving birth to two kids. The eldest was Abel, and the second one was Cain. Abel was good and Cain was a vagabond. There were a few generations from Abel and Cain. After few generations came Noah from the generation of Cain. After so many generations, men and women multiplied. The men were greedy, and they took many women, and their mind was flocked with evil thoughts. They abused each other. There was profound jealousy and selfishness. There was no peace on earth. Every human lived for 300 to 400 years. There was no moral in living. The women were greedy, and they were instigating the men to do against their own free will and wish. Everyone was drunk, and they made all sorts of merry. None had the fear of God. Every individual thought that he or she is more powerful, and there is none to control them. God was highly worried. He does not want this generation to continue. He wanted to destroy them completely. He wanted even to wash off everything, whatever he has created, with great liking and happiness. He wanted to ruin the man whom he has created, who is all flesh and evil. He repented for creating the greedy man. Let me destroy everything, whatever I have brought to life. Let me completely smash the earth and all life in it. I don't want to see these evil anymore. I repent for my actions. Noah, an aged man from the generation of Cain, was the only true individual who was an ardent devotee of the Lord. He has been sincere and loyal right from his childhood. He always used to admire the mercy of God and the abundance of beauty he has created for man. He was always against his father's and forefathers' actions. He was highly dutiful, loyal, sincere, and highly contented with what he had. He never lied in his life. Since he was always praying the Lord, he was able to visualize some disaster the earth is going to face. Noah prayed the Lord with immense devotion. He called upon God to speak with him. My Lord, my Savior, my mind is not happy for the past few days. I am not at peace. Something tells me that something is bad. Something tells me that something bad is going to happen. God, will you not speak with me and bring peace in me? Something wakes me up from the inside. O Lord of peace, please speak with me. The Lord appears before Noah and speaks with him. Noah, my son, you are honest and a truthful person. You have been very obedient and kind. You love everyone and you have never hurt anyone. But not everyone is like you. I created the earth with lot of passion and I wanted everyone to be happy. But there is only suffering everywhere. Each one goes to the level of killing the other person out of greed. I cannot see death, howling, killing, vengeance, moralless attitudes everywhere. The small kids suffer because of this. I don't want this to prolong anymore. Let me put an end to this. I will take away the life from everything whatever I have created, I will demolish the earth. My Lord, please do not utter such words, as you are highly merciful. You were the one who has given life for us. If you want to destroy us, what is the use of creating? What mistake have all the other living creatures done? Man should be there to enjoy all the life, whatever you have created with your mercy. Have pity on us, my Lord. Noah, the earth is full of violence. I am not able to see all these. Have mercy on us, my Lord. I am not worried about me. I am prepared to die, but I am worried about the future generations. I want more and more generations to be in this world and enjoy every fruit of your creation. Please cool down, my Lord. Noah, I would like to save only the people who are good. Do as per my instructions. Make an ark of gopher wood and make rooms inside. The length of the ark be 30 cubits, breadth be 50 cubits, and height be 30 cubits. Make a window in the ark and also a door. Make it 3-storied. I will bring flood of waters to destroy the whole world, but yourself, your wife, and your sons will be safe in the ark built by you. This is my promise to you. Whatever you bring inside the ark should be 2, a male and a female, to keep them alive. Bring sufficient food for all the creatures you bring inside your ark for their survival, for a minimum of 40 days and more. Oh merciful God, thank you for your immense compassion. I will do as per your will. Noah, you are the righteous man in your generation. I have asked you to form the ark as I don't want you to die. For 40 days and 40 nights, I will make heavy rain to pour down on the earth. Floods will destroy the earth. Every living thing on the earth will perish. Whatever you take inside the ark will survive. My Lord, what have I done to get such a divine mercy? Thank you, my Lord. I will do as per your will and wish. Noah made the ark as instructed by the Lord and went inside. He took his wife, his 3 sons, and his sons' wives with him. He took the beasts, fowls, and everything that crept upon the earth. He took some fishes too with him. After 7 days, the rain started. It rained and rained and rained. There was not even a streak of light from the sun. The clouds were becoming darker and darker. There was no way to drain the water. The seas roared, and even seawater started entering the lands. All trees were uprooted. The water entered the houses, and all life was struggling for shelter. 40 days of intense rain has made all living things to get drowned in water. Noah's ark went upon the face of waters. All the high hills were covered. All fowls, cattle, reptiles, beasts, fishes were washed away dead. Whatever was with Noah survived. The waters prevailed on the earth for 150 days. Almighty God, Are you still angry? Have you not come down in anger? Please have pity on all the living creatures inside the ark. God remembered Noah, all the living things and cattle that was in the ark. After 150 days, God made a wind to pass over the earth, and the waters vanished. The rains stopped. The ark rested on the 17th day of the 7th month upon the mountains of Ararat. Oh, the rains have stopped. No more rains. All of us are saved. The earth will regain its beauty. All life will come back to earth. Noah opened the window of the ark which he had made. He was able to see the small ray of hope from the sun rising on the east. Noah was in high spirits. He did not know how to show his happiness to the Lord. Oh, my merciful Lord, I have not seen your anger so far. You are so merciful to have so much pity on me. I am saved. All life with me is saved. My Lord, none can withstand your anger. Be kind to all the creatures with me which are created by your good self. We all beg you for your mercy. Noah, because of you, I have brought in life again to this earth. Be happy. I bless all of you. Thank you, my beloved God. Noah sent a raven and also a dove to see whether the waters have dried up from the ground. The dove went outside, and it did not find any place to place her foot for rest, and finally Noah pulled her inside and waited for another 7 days for the waters to get dried up. The dove returned with an olive leaf in her beak. Noah now understood that the waters were drained off. He stayed for 7 more days, and finally he sent the dove, and it did not come back to him. For he now understood that all living creatures are safe to go out to the earth. The 600th year and first day of the first month, Noah removed the covering of the ark and saw the dried ground. My sons and all living creatures inside the ark, the earth is lit with light, no water to be seen, bright flowers and greenery everywhere. God is kind and He is cool now. Let us all leave this ark and go to our respective places and enjoy the world what God has created for us. Noah built an altar for the Lord as a token of his affection and gratitude. The Lord was very much pleased with Noah's offerings. I will not curse the ground anymore for man's sake. The imagination of man's heart is evil from his youthful days. I will not punish all living things for the sake of humans. The earth will remain forever with bright mornings, hot afternoons, pleasant evenings and cool nights, along with all living things on the earth. From today, nothing will cease from the earth. God blessed Noah and his sons and asked them to be honest and good. Noah and his sons were very happy with God's blessings. Be fruitful, multiply and replenish the earth. All living things are for you. All cattle, fishes and plants are for you. You can have all of them for your food and living. You have the complete authority over everything. I will not destroy the earth again. Thank you, my Lord, for all your grace. Noah took all the life from the ark to the earth. All cattle, fishes, birds and reptiles were very happy to see sunlight after a long time. They moved to the dry land and settled down, showing their immense thanks to the Lord. Noah had 3 sons, Shem, Ham, and Japheth. After the flood, Noah lived for 350 years. The lifespan of Noah was 950 years on the whole. The entire generation of the world started from Noah and his 3 sons, and all living creatures had their base from the Noah's Ark. The generations of Shem, Ham, and Japheth multiplied. All living creatures multiplied and filled the earth. To get divine mercy, one need not be a great man. One who is sincere will get the blessings of the Almighty. God is merciful and will never punish the right person. This real story has proved that Noah, the honest and righteous man, has saved the world and all the generations because of his devotion to the Almighty.
Dear kids, hope you'd have enjoyed the thrilling journey by traveling the mighty world with bumpy rides on the seas, mountains, and deserts, with your favorite animals, birds, and fishes. Children, do not forget the moral of the story. Be good and listen to the words of God always. Fine, children. I will meet you again with yet another fascinating story with fabulous animation very soon.